Hey guys, Desi here, and today basically I just want to go over trade recap and basically how we bagged over 200% on SPX puts and go over why I took the trade and basically my thought process in it. So on August 16, you guys can see that we had this top trend at 431.7 that we rejected from. That was a high, and then we came in retested on August 17 around this 429.5 level around FOMC minutes. And then basically we had this trend drawn out. Personally, I didn't even see this trend until my good friend Karabi actually pointed this out. He's like, "Yo, Desi, check this out," and the trend was falling perfect, and I was like, "All right, cool." So next time we get to this trend, I'm gonna have a bearish bias and look to take some shorts. So as you can see on the 5 minute, this looks very clean, but I actually took this trade on the 1 minute, and I'll go through it right now. All right. So, SPY was struggling around this 427.3 area, 427.5 area pretty much all day, and I had my zone drawn out here. And then we ultimately did get the breakout of this zone, and then we were getting near this trend line, and I was looking to flip into puts. I was like, you know what? If we start curling like we did right here, if we start curling or showing any type of weakness, sellers in the tape, I was looking for put entry. So we got this candle, back down, back off to EMAs, and then we got this bear wick. Last bear wick here is where I entered actually my SPX puts. So at 8:56 a.m., I told everyone I was like, I'm taking puts here. My stop loss would be above trend. I gave the trend price target, and I was like, anything above it, if you like two candles confirming above trend, is where I would stop out. So as you guys can see, we had a very nice drop all the way down back to this 427.5 level, and we kind of got this bounce. I was like, this isn't really the move I was looking for. We did get a nice like 15-20% here. It wasn't too much. I was like, I really do think we'll come down a little bit more. So I personally held, and I told everyone, I'm not selling. We did tweezer, we came up a little bit, about 50 cents. But I was like, this isn't the move that I'm expecting. So then around 907, buyers were pretty weak still. A lot of wicks to the upside. Um, and price getting sellers, stepping in strong and rejecting price. And then we started curling down, and we had this candle at 709 where we got under EMAs. So around this level, I was feeling really confident. I was like, this is a really nice candle. About what is this, 40-30 cents. And I was like, see, sellers could actually continue the momentum here. And after that, it was just a ride of EMAs. We got these few candles right here, which was riding below EMAs, and buyers were getting really weak here. Tape was pretty red, sellers were stepping in, and then ultimately at 920 we got this knife candle right here. And here I was feeling really good. I'm like, I expect a full push price. I expected lower day, but we didn't quite get it. We did have this bounce here, which I'll talk about right now. And after this knife, I scaled a lot of contracts out. I always sell into strength. And basically, we just kept rejecting EMAs, 9 EMA rejection, 9 EMA rejection again. And then we came down to this 420 or 425.9 level, 426 level, which I was watching for a potential bounce. If we didn't get this bounce here, I think we would really came down back to this demand zone. But we did get the bounce. We got the tweezer on the 1 minute, and contracts actually ran from 3.2 all the way to 1,000 at this point on SPX. Really nice gain end of the day. Flawless day today. A lot of base hits. 30-40% gainers, and we capped it off with this 200% gainer. Pretty simple here. We were rejecting this trend on the 5 minute. The downtrend that we were rejecting. We ultimately did break out of it towards the end of the day, but perfect trend test, or not perfect trend test. We got a couple wicks. We got a lot of bear wicks on the 5 minute. All these are bear wicks, and then we ultimately got the flush down below EMAs and the zones. So really nice level. I cut all my runners here. We did tweezer bottom on the 5. I wasn't gonna hold any runners. I was securing my profits, and we ultimately did have this rip up towards the end of the day. Going back to the 1 minute, you can see we also tweezer on the 1. Just to go nice signal that's gonna reverse. So that's pretty much what I did. You gotta look at previous days and then see if the trend lines up. And then on today, this happened to line up, and I was shout out Krabi once again for pointing this trend out to me, because I didn't really see it at first. And we got this perfect curl and rejection off this trend, or near this trend, and we came perfectly down on SPX, and the momentum was crazy on the downside, which helped SPX con spike. So I hope this helps. If I know a lot of people struggle with holding, so something I would suggest is if you want to scale here on play, I personally didn't scale, but it was a nice scale spot. And then we had this curl and back below EMAs. So you know you can always cut above EMAs. I know a lot of people cut here. Personally, I wanted more, so I held, and we did get this right above below EMA, especially 9 EMA, and we just started selling off. It was a pretty nice trade, you know, 200% Discord banked. Everyone was happy about this. Little to no drawdown on this play. And yeah, that's how we bagged 200%. I hope that helps, and until next time.